Welcome back to the social universe, where you learn the secrets of the social media through the social universe, and in many cases, the secrets of the universe itself. What we're talking about today is just right smack on social media, okay? And so I talked a little bit negative about Mark Zuckerberg, and he deserves it, okay? I mean, he's done a lot of positive things, but to me, Mark Zuckerberg, here's my analogy of Mark Zuckerberg, and I'll leave him alone, okay, is that he is the guy who ran 23 miles of a 24-mile marathon and quit. Just, why would you even bother with the 23 miles? I mean, you can, and was winning, by the way, and then just walked off. Why, Mark? So now I'm done with the whole Mark discussion. All right. So coming back to where is the school of fish going, and where is Facebook maybe losing some of its clientele? They realized that pictures were something that were a big issue. Especially with the younger generation, and so Instagram is something that came into the picture. So if you're a business and kudos to Mark for noticing that, and also still trying to keep Instagram a little bit safe from the standpoint of nudity and that kind of thing. For those of you who are Pinterest users, be careful, and because some of these social media products are starting to have nudist communities, things like that. So it's not family friendly. And also here's the problem that I have. If somebody is surfing Google and all they want is pornography, are they going to go searching for to find you in particular for your ice cream, or you for your salon or whatever? Nope, they're on their addictive path, and they're going to just be addictively searching for whatever they want to addictively search for. So bringing addicts into your midst isn't necessarily good advertising. So, what I have to say about getting with social media products that are starting to become more and more pornographic is that you're losing the eyeballs to the addictive quality of porn surfing, instead of actually bringing them over to something that might be your business. And by the way, women are getting more and more and more into porn addiction. It used to be kind of, I don't know, a male-dominated field, but women are getting more and more into porn as well. And so, from the standpoint of porn figures, they're getting a segment of their market that they didn't have otherwise, and they're probably pretty excited. I think it's terrible, and a very bad reflection on society that porn surfing has gone up by 500% since 2005. And in 2005, it used to be 99% of all web activity was porn surfing, and also 99% of all e-commerce was. Now, and this is what I love about what Mark Zuckerberg did, is that 33% of all internet activity is social media. So people actually do prefer relationships and people over porn. And so but also had to do with getting the women's participation into the internet more, and so that was good. But now we're bleeding them back over into the porn addiction. I just think that's sad. And if any of you, it looks like I've just got about 2 minutes to close. The reason why I'm so adamantly against porn, I'm not going to go, I'm not going to shy away from the fact that I believe in God. I believe it's wrong. I think it is immoral, and I think it's disgusting. That, however, being said, let's set that to the side, and let's assume that I didn't have those opinions. Let's just take a look at it, and this is a real reason that I address it inside of the social media and inside of the discussions about web marketing, is that it is simply supporting slavery. So whether you pay for porn or whether you are surfing for free, Google Analytics still show that somebody visited, and that makes them prepare and gear up and have more porn. So the point is, and more porn equals more slavery. There are more women in slavery than there have ever been in the world before. 27 million women are just absolute sex slaves. So we're not talking about if you added to that figure, I don't know the number for the number of just volunteer prostitutes, okay, where they could walk away in a minute if they wanted to. The theory about Vegas is they could go get another job anytime and nobody's going to press them into service or put a warrant out for their death, put out a death warrant, or nobody's branded them with a brand. We're not talking. That's not the 27 million I'm talking about. I'm talking about full-blown sex slaves. There's 27 million sex slaves, and then you have prostitution above that. I think prostitution in and of itself is sexist and chauvinist and wrong. And I don't know. Again, we've had this discussion. The National Organization of Women is supporting it rather than being against it. But long story short, pornography is being allowed more and more into the social media. I respect Mark Zuckerberg for at least still trying to toe the line to keep it out. But these, and so Instagram is an okay way, but keep in mind that your kids might still be looking at stuff that you don't know what they're looking at. So anyway, that's what I have to say about where you advertise. Be careful where you advertise if you have a family-friendly audience. If you have a non-family friendly audience, well, shoot, go out and go to where the addicts are. But if you're one of the big helpful hints today is to go advertise where it's family friendly. That's where the people are. They're going to actually be looking at your product. So keep that in the back of your mind. Instagram, Facebook for that are great. So again, thanks for tuning into The Social Universe. This is Kurt Wilhelm, the host of The Social Universe here on World Talk Radio and Voice America. We appreciate all of you listeners out there. Stay strong and market like crazy. We'll see y'all next week.